On the CoyoteMan Show Network.
On the edge. On the edge. On the edge. On the edge.
What's up?
Hey, all right. You're on the edge with SONJI and Mr. HITMAN TORY,
It's good with y'all.
co-host today, and our special guest. Nah,
It's the man, the myth, the legend himself, JB
we
Wise.
got JB Wise in the house.
go
You know,
to
he's
people.
here for a reason. We're gonna get into that,
Yes, we
right?
are.
So we're here today. We want to do the guns.
Up.
Gloves
Guns down.
up, gloves
Guns
up.
up. Guns
Gloves
down.
up.
Gloves up, guns down.
Guns down, right? I'm a little dyslexic.
We are
I
moving.
cannot rap
It's a
or
slow
do
start.
anything. I rapping the wrong thing. They be throwing apples at me, right? But it is the gloves up, guns down
Thanks.
promo. Okay, and today we're actually going to be interviewing Hugo, or Boss Hugo, and hopefully his entertainment company, a representative will come through. But if not, it's all good because he'll be here and he'll represent them. But
right.
we're going to talk about the event. That event is going to be on the, what date is that
September
on?
17th.
September 17th.
17th. Mark your calendars.
Yes, it's free entry to all.
All right.
ages.
Love
So
a free
what's going
event.
on is to provide an alternate solution to gun violence, right, guys?
That's right.
You know, so I invited you guys. Y'all like, why she invite us? Because this one always has his gloves up, right?
Yes, indeed.
Does
Yes,
he?
indeed.
Does he?
Yep.
Right. So tell them a little bit about yourself, Hitman Tory.
I got my name Hitman Tory. So basically I'm a boxing trainer. I was a boxer for 11 years, and yeah, basically it was a passion for me. I fell in love with it. So now I'm just helping people, teaching them how to box, you know, working out, just all around health lifestyle, you know.
That's awesome. So where do you train? Do you train people?
Yeah. Actually I trained JB
Right
Wise,
here.
man.
Why
Right
is
here.
he
The
Yeah.
proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
I will touch your arms, but I might
The
get in
gains,
trouble.
man. The gains. I tell you what, man, this brother right here got me in there working it out, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's addictive. It's addictive. I love
Appreciate
every
that.
minute of it. Yes, yes. And I'm
You
also
think I could get addicted to something like that?
absolutely,
I am such a
absolutely.
I don't know.
You know, it just makes your aura just glow after the workout, and you know, like I'm like, wow. Go home, look in the mirror, and be like,
I definitely
That's
appreciate
because
that.
y'all's testosterone be, so you gonna want to do it. Me, I'm probably gonna want to go sit down somewhere. You know, like, listen, son, get up. I mean, Coyote be telling me all the time, come on, let's go down, let's do some karate, let's go to the gym. I'll be here when you do. She's like, yo, you're a reflection of me. What you doing? I'm gonna start next week.
Look, I train women too, kids,
I
you know, as
seen
young
it.
as 5, you know.
mm-hmm.
All ages.
So, what happened when you first started, Chris?
Oh,
Or let me say, Jay.
when I first started, let's see,
Coyote.
like I was just saying, like, I just wanted to, you know, to stay home on the couch, and you know, I was like, you know what, I just got to get motivated because I'm doing so much, or want to get into doing so much, that I just need to get my body in that gear. So working out, you know, even after the workout, like I got all this energy now. I thought I'd be gassed, but it's like I get my second win. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
you know, you see when I come here, I'm like, you just came to work out. I'm like, yeah, I got all this.
Activated.
Just bursting out on the
I
scene.
appreciate that activation, but you was always hyped though. And I know he probably like, I'm gonna put that energy to good use.
Yeah.
Like when he see them hype, hey, Hitman, what's going on? He probably in his mind.
Yeah, Jay
This is
We're
definitely a
gonna
hard
use
worker.
the what's that big thing, the big tire. We're gonna have him on the
yeah.
tire
Yeah.
and see how long he gonna be on hype like that. Like, you
Yeah.
know?
Mm.
So Coyote, you got your mic on? Yeah, you pay
Yes.
attention over there, man.
I got it.
So Coyote's not a stranger to a workout. He started getting back into his workout too. It's kind of hard when you stop though, right?
Yeah, you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it, you know?
Yes, believe that.
So since I ain't been working out, I just lost it.
I
That's
tell
what
you-
y'all saying.
Hey, it
I
ain't never
tell
too
you
late.
what, with his workout, you're also learning a skill as well. as far as being in the ring, your footwork, your hand move. That first workout, he was like, you got to keep your hands up, or keep your frame right.
Stand on
And
the
it was
angle,
like,
right,
that
Like
angle.
this.
Right, that
It's a science
technique.
to it.
We can't do this like the
exactly.
TikTok, right? Don't even practice that TikTok.
don't
You gonna
even.
get your head knocked off.
Clean straight off.
Exactly.
He said clean up. So how you hold your fist? Like, I know they say like this, like up.
When I usually hold it like this, and these two knuckles right here, this is what you want to hit somebody with. These two knuckles right here.
Oh, when you're boxing?
Yup, because you turning your hand.
But your hand is in the gloves though.
Yeah, but you can still hit them with that. You just turning it over. When you throwing your punch correctly, you hitting them the right way. You know what I mean? It's a science to it.
So if you hit them the wrong way with it.
Oh yeah, you mess around and tear a ligament or break your hand. Yeah.
So it is good. It is good to practice and things like that. I did check out the workout. I'm not going to tell any lies. We go on HITMAN _ fitness
_
So if you go on the IG, I guess that's at HITMAN _
Yeah, HITMAN _ fitness _
You're gonna lose your mind because you're gonna see nothing but work. But you guys look happy doing it though.
I try to make the workouts fun, and I try to do different variations of it. Like certain workouts can get boring after a while, so you make it fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely working the muscle groups, and every
So
time it's a different one we work at.
So what did you guys start off with first?
It was the arms.
Yeah.
It was the arms, yeah. Like I didn't realize how much it took to keep them arms up. And this is what, 3 rounds? It's 3-minute rounds.
3-minute rounds, yeah. So 1 round, is 3 minutes. Remember what I told you? We break it down to build it up. That's what we doing.
Exactly.
So
You got a question, Coyote? Coyote got his eyebrows up raised. Like,
No, I'm just listening. I'm soaking it all in because I hear this from my son. So it's like, you break it down, you
build it
up.
Facts.
Yeah.
that breaking down, building up, that's not for women, is it?
It's for everybody.
It's for
Anybody
everybody.
that want to come train with me, we going to do the same thing. It's like the military. If you're a female, you go in the military, they're not going to treat you no different just because you're in the military with men. You know what I mean? You signed up for this, so there ain't no discrimination. Everybody getting trained. He trained with my aunt.
So HITMAN, because SONJI, I think sometimes she get this confused. Like say when she actually starts over working out again, and she get that soreness.
Yeah.
I be trying to tell her the soreness is not actually saying that you're doing something wrong. It's the fact that you starting over again. So your body got to go through that transformation again.
It's a rebuilding.
Yep.
So
right.
I
Tearing it
did
down,
do
building it
something.
back up.
I did do something. Coyote was training me, right?
Okay.
And he's a good trainer. I don't have any issues with that. But the first time I was doing something, and then he said, "Okay, we working on legs today, right?"
Okay.
I did not know what that meant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Till 2 days later.
Can't step out on leg day.
2 days later, I'm like, I don't know how to walk anymore. My
Felt like a
legs
wet
are-
noodle.
They was stiff because I was like, if I bent them, it would hurt. So I had to walk all stiff, So I guess that's a real leg day.
That's good though. That means you getting results. Like when I train people, I want them to go home saying that, I got a good workout and I feel like I got to work out. You know what I mean? So
Because
that's the main thing.
if you don't feel nothing, like you shouldn't feel like you injured something, but you should feel sore. There's a difference between like a sore feeling and an injured feeling. They two different feelings.
Exactly. Hey, Kyle, you know what I say? I say sore today, strong tomorrow.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
So what's the
You
process
got patent that?
with that when it regards to food, right?
Yeah.
What's the process of, say you work somebody out, what would you suggest that they need to have in their system after the workout, and how that works?
So if you take,
You're hiding behind your mic there, sir.
Yeah,
We
man,
need
so
to
if
see your
you-
face.
I would say, if you take
That's
protein,
good.
some people take creatinine, some people take, creatine, different proteins and stuff like that, protein shakes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Food wise, I would say like salads, anything baked. Try to eat clean, because like I say, in the kitchen, that's where basically, so in the gym, that's where your abs and your stomach and your your abs are everything, that's where it's made, but it's maintained in the kitchen.
I heard the creatine mess with you. Yeah, I mean. So, you know.
I think that's the roids.
That's the roids. Okay.
Yeah, Mikey.
Eat more spinach. Eat more spinach.
Just want to make sure ain't nothing. I don't want to be that bill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Guys, I want to shout out our sponsor, Second and Six.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I don't know what that was, but he does the athletic sportswear. You got it. Got it.
Oh, I got to give me one of those.
I got the hats too. Okay.
He have
Second and
go on
Six.
his website.
Second and Six.
Is 2 and 6. If you go on his website, well, actually go on IG. He's actually on our website, CoyoteMan Online /2 and 6, Second and 6, and you'll be able to get to him that way also. But he is on IG, and he does have the sportswear for the stuff you guys be doing. What y'all call it?
Definitely boxing training. Shout out to him, man. Second and 6.
Like, you do the boxing, the exercise, the over the top, like,
whole nine.
I don't have on the edge. I got over the edge. I got on the edge, but now I'm gonna have to come up with over the top.
Over the top,
Guys are over the top.
Extreme.
With your extreme exercise.
Listen, y'all ain't saying
techniques.
nothing yet. Give me about a month with Jay.
Yeah.
I want to say a major difference. We'll be doing muscle ups
Be
and
hawk-
some more stuff. I'm
Be
telling
hawking
you.
out.
I seen Jay climbing up a rope.
You know what?
Oh,
my
y'all got
goodness.
the rope climb?
Yeah.
I ain't did that since I was in elementary.
Oh, man.
Climbing
Going
up a
up.
rope.
But coming down was like, and my arms was already tight after the
I
pull-ups,
seen
man. It
them.
was like,
I seen him chopping wood.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't wood, y'all. He was doing something.
He
like,
had the hammer.
Yeah.
the hammer, like.
So, Coyote, you went to the eating and nutrition part of it, and I'm gonna tell you one thing that I did on one workout.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to fasting, right? And I was researching the fast, and it was like, if you do your workout and then break your fast after your workout, you would get a better burn out of it.
Oh,
Not with this workout, no. Because there's two different ways you can do it. You can eat before your workout or eat after your work. No, you got to eat before your workout. And I learned my lesson on that one. It was like, whoa, because you're definitely working
Well,
it.
yeah, you just
got
got
something to burn.
I know you gotta have something. What I used to do is I used to eat a couple bananas before I went into the gym.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go crazy because of the fact is it'll mess with you while you're in the gym.
Too much.
But
Right.
then, and then afterwards make sure
Plus,
that you
it's
got enough.
heavy.
Yeah.
Bananas are heavy on your stomach.
Yeah.
But
Like you
if
said,
you
the
put,
potassium.
yeah, but if you put it in a shake or something, that's a little different.
Well, I make sure you get a banana before you work out. So
Yeah. I look
So
like
I can
Rocky
go please stop playing
when Mickey was
Coyote.
talking crap to him.
That's some kind of endo window. What is that? I'm being smart. Say I'm using Coyote. Focus on what you're doing. Mike, oh my God. Mike is laughing. You can't. Silky laughing. Like, I can't. If I look over there and I see Silky laughing, somehow I got some kind of way there was a joke that went over the top. You know? And he still, forget it.
Got him,
Play
Craig.
the music. Play some music or something, right? But anyway.
doing my job.
So, how do people get, how do you get your customers? How do you get people to come out and work? Do you go out and network? You advertise? I mean, put it out there so people, because this is an outlet for you to gain more people, you know?
I try to market myself, you know what I mean? So I use all my social media accounts, my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube channel, Twitter.
I didn't know you had a YouTube channel.
Yeah, Facebook. Sometimes I'll even go out and just walk up to people and hand them business cards. How you doing? Hey, would you like to, you interested in a personal trainer? Or, you know what I mean? Go inside Planet Fitness or, one of those gyms. You just try to market yourself. That's all, and I stay consistent. If you go on my page, I try to at least post at least twice a day. You know what I mean? You gotta stay consistent.
That's good. I like your post because when I was looking at some of the videos, who is doing your video work? Because that looks awesome.
That's me.
also.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you do it. Okay, I'm
jack
not gonna
of all
ask how you
trades.
do it.
I'm a jack of all
I ain't gonna
trades.
tell. I'm not gonna tell. I don't want everybody to know your secrets, but I do know they look good.
Yeah. That's what got me them TikTok videos.
Right,
Like,
really?
whoa, yeah, I gotta get some of that.
Some people be telling me that. They said, I like the way you put those videos together.
Yeah, they look good. We do video work too, but I'm not trying to plug myself. Never mind. I gotta watch my terminology.
Don't worry, we'll plug you.
It's Coyote Man. That's the Coyote Man's voice, guys. So we get ready to go on break, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the workout and about this event, and then we'll bring our guests on. Okay, guys? All right.
On the edge. On the edge. On the edge. On the edge.
What's good? It's your boy Squirrel Wide. Hey, you know where I'm gonna be September 10th? I'm gonna be right here at Clifton Park for the Riff on the Cliff Fest, brought to you by Fat Brand and Iconic. It's gonna be crazy. It's all featuring Dream Dog, Young Moose, Rough Ends. Who else gonna be there? Scola, IZM 400, Brett Sears, Miami Mills, BRM Stunton, Lil Ty. A little bit of everybody's gonna be there. Big festival, 2 stages. You don't want to miss it. You need any information on it? All you gotta do is go riffonthecliffest.org. See you there, Big Mouth.
Fat Brand presents the first annual Riff on the Cliff Music and Arts Festival, featuring Dream Dog, Young Moose, Scola De Niro of Blue Hill, J Grams, Rough Ends, and many, many more. All happening Saturday, September 10th at 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's all happening at Clifton Park, 2801 Harford Road. Get your tickets today at riffonthecliffest.org. Sponsored in part by Iconic Entertainment and the Funds Unlimited Group.
On the edge.
With SONJI on the Coyote Man Show Network.
On the edge. On the edge. On the edge.
We don't get no claps. Hey guys, welcome back. You're on the edge with SONJI. This is a special event today. I know you guys know my show is usually on Wednesday. Today we have a special show, special event with the Gloves Up, Guns Down event. And Coyote, what happened to the...
And we said that it was the 17th, right?
Yeah.
September the 17th.
Yeah.
Having that event. So once again, mark it down on your calendar. It's a free event. Come on out. Get some live entertainment support. You know?
Yeah,
Watch some live fights.
so yeah, and it's a free event to all ages. When is it? September 17th.
17th?
Right, so we're doing it on September 17th for all ages. Now, and it's the live fights.
Yeah.
Vendors? Yeah.
Is it
All
vendors?
welcome.
Oh, welcome.
You got vendors, food, and live music and more.
Funnel
So-
cake. You said
You think so?
I have to think of
So
funnel
we
cake.
looking for some funnel cake vendors. Some funnel cake
You
vendors.
smell that funnel
All right,
cake, you know it's
so-
going down.
The address is 565 Rock Bridge Road. That's in Laurel, Maryland, 20724 for all the guys that want to event to join that event. But I understand they're gonna be having a big turnout to that event already, because from what I understand, that community supports themselves. They actually support each other in regards to that. So now the celebrity host is Damon Nicholson.
Okay.
Okay.
He's, what is the middle?
Super middleweight.
Super
Say
middleweight.
about what? 165, 166. Yeah, it's a super middleweight.
Okay.
Yes, he's going to be hosting the event, and
That's what's
Mr. Boss Hugo
Okay.
planned the event and what's going on, and that's what we're waiting on. And then it's sponsored by Team ILLZAC and Black King and Ill Smoke presents. They presenting it, so it's a pretty cool thing, and I just want to provide an alternate solution to the violence that we have out there. So based on that, because of learning the skill of being able to defend yourself or to do the sport of boxing, is that like a diversion from just doing things that
Violence in the streets and stuff like that.
Tell me
Yeah.
how that works.
I would say, yeah, trust me, I know that personally. You know what I mean? I know that personally. So
It happened.
it's definitely a diversion. You know what I mean? Because I know it was times where a like where I grew up at, down the hill, Baltimore City, like East Baltimore area, Monument Street area.
Oh, okay.
And
what's that like? What's that zone?
Zone 5.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you know, a lot of my homeboys, rest in peace, you know, my homeboys, you know, they been killed in gun violence and stuff like that. Some of them are locked up, and you know, a lot of times when stuff was happening on the block and everything, I was training. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I could have been, you know, I feel blessed and highly favored because I could have been, you know, there. But I was always, it's literally like every time something happened, I might have been in out of town training or out of town fighting or something like that. So I know firsthand that it's definitely a diversion.
That's
Keep you occupied in all the streets,
yeah.
And that's what we need a lot of, you know,
right.
something to keep the minds.
Back in the day, they used to always say this saying that, you know, this is all you need.
Yeah.
You know, I don't.
You put the pause on you.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that, though. It's like
these days.
I mean, I would walk away, but in certain areas they don't care because me and my son had moved and my daughter had moved from out of the city into a certain part of a county, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these guys, they have guns, but they don't care. They're not using them because they would rather use these, right? In this part of the county. So I told my son, I said, listen, from what I understand in this part of the county, which I won't name, you just mind your business and everything else will be okay.
Exactly.
Right? So he got into a fist fight at the playground playing basketball because he's thinking these county guys don't know how to fight, right?
Yeah.
So the guy was like, I guess he was a little aggressive, more aggressive than my son anticipated. So with the ball, you know, so they get into it. Next thing you know, my son comes in the house. I'm flipping out because I'm the average mom that doesn't want her son to get hit.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So all I can think of is why your face look like this, right?
Right.
So he was like, Mom, but you should see his face. No, I see your face and it looks a mess. That means you did not block, you did not bob, you did not weave. Yeah. What you do? Just sit right there, just let him hit you in your face. He was like, Ma, that's not how it went. It's just like, you know, I said, I don't understand how you got hit in the face, period. It's just, I just don't. You got feet, you got arms, you got all of this. You sit there and let a man hit you in your face. He was like, no, Mom, it wasn't like that. So I said, all right, let me get you some Benadryl to take the swelling down. Like, you know, nobody don't need to see you. Yeah. You look like Martin in that fight.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I was not sympathetic at all. I was the worst mom
speed,
ever.
Right? You need speed. We need like grease lightning speed.
I told you when you got up here and mind your business. Yeah. So he was like, Mom, we was both going at it on each other. I said, for what? Right? So later on, he said, Mom. So he got healed up. He walked past the man's house. This is a grown man. He thought it was a kid, boy, right? Yeah. But it's a grown man he was fighting. Wow. He said, Ma, I looked into the window. This dude a WFC fighter that really? I am fighting. Wow. He says, I'm looking through the window. He's up there training and doing all this stuff and watching this thing. He said, Ma, I didn't know that. I judged the book. But that's why his face looked like that. So the average person that he probably would have been able to bob or get with him a little bit, but he wasn't getting with that. Yeah. He said, but I will say I did get some good.
Yeah, he held his own.
Face looked bad too.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? But it was just the story was like, thank you. But I did give him a hard time. But he had to come back and redeem himself. Like, this is why my face looked like this. Yeah. I was fighting a real fighter. I didn't know that. So that's Hugo right there. Hello? Okay. All right, hold on. All right, so that's what happened with him. Is like he fought like a real deal fighter, but they didn't pull out nothing. You know, they could have. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that stood around him was just sitting there watching the whole thing. Like, these brothers is nuts. Like, why is they going at it like that amongst themselves? But at the end of the day, to make a long story short, I do believe my son earned his respect. And the second thing was that when he saw what he was dealing with, he respected the guy too.
Okay.
He says, "Mommy, I'm never going to underestimate anybody. One, and two, I'm gonna learn to respect my elders because they gonna teach you how to respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go on break, and we'll be right back, guys. I appreciate y'all.
On the Edge
with Sonji on the Coyote Man Show Network.
On the Edge. On the Edge. On the Edge.
What's going on? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. You're on the Edge with Sonji Special Edition. And today, my co-host is Mr. HITMAN TORY. In the house, guys. If y'all don't know, y'all about to find out what's going on. So we have a special edition today. It is our Gloves up, guns down. You heard. Gloves. Say it again.
Gloves up, guns down.
The Gloves Up, Guns Down edition. And I have a special guest in the house that is promoting this event, and I'm loving everything I'm hearing about it and everything. We got Mr. Boss.
What's up?
Going out. So I've been trying to get you in the house for a minute, sir.
I know.
Yes. And then you brought, who did you bring with you?
That's my guy, ILLZAC.
ILLZAC. What's going on? ILLZAC look like a fighter.
Peace.
Like, ooh, I'm glad you said peace.
It's all peace.
We're on 19.
It's all peace.
That's awesome. Welcome, guys, to the Coyote Man Show Network. Right? Y'all came a little ways, and I appreciate that. We've been trying to link up for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Now, people can actually watch the show if they're not, or the rerun of it on the Coyote Man Show online. It should be CoyoteManOnline.com. You know, and they can watch this show, and we can push that out to the people, you know. I see you got his IG here. So we wanted to get a little bit to, you know a little bit more about the event. Earlier we did a pre-show with, I'm sure you guys can do better. We did good, man. I'm just saying, I'm sure you guys can do better. So tell us a little bit about the event.
So starting off, the Gloves Up, Guns Down was an idea that was festering in my heart for a while. You feel me?
That's awesome.
You know, I come from an environment where, you know, it's shoot first, ask questions later. You know, police,
definitely know
as
that,
well as, you know, the community. Right. So, you know, we just trying to create an avenue where the community can come together and feel to find a place of peace, find a place to unite, find a place to learn and communicate. So the event that we have is man, it's awesome. We have a lot of good people that came together, like my man right here, ILLZAC. You know, I actually met ILLZAC in DC. I was out Pure Lounge, and they was doing some basically what we call community service.
Right.
You know, and around that area they have a lot of senseless violence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of clubs is over there.
Yeah. What part of DC? I used to live out there.
I think that's on U Street.
It was on U Street. Okay. I was living on southeast, B Street and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, people come, you know, they leave, you know, drunk or whatever, you know, hide up, and you know, they can't control themselves.
Right.
Little incidents, and you know, they got their little dog on them, so they do what they do.
Yeah.
So you know, so I seen
them.
And I seen the brother out here, and he was out there, and they had he had a team of fellas, man. And they was out there. They had the gloves, the mitts,
trainers, coaches out there.
Yeah. And they was just,
what it
you know,
is.
letting people tap in and hit the little gloves and things to get off some of that frustration. You know, after leaving the venue. You know what I mean? So, and you know, I was there, you know, and I got a chance to get to see, you know, how this can create a whole different avenue of leisure. Like people come out like you know what I'm saying, and then they just like let me hit that.
Yeah, that's
so they out there. So okay, now let me envision this. So there's a club. and everybody's partying in the club. Then they come out, they're a little aggressive, or they just, a little intoxicated
or interested,
and then they may. What I'm thinking is like if they aggressive and they just wanted to fight somebody, you know what I mean, and then you guys are like the alternative to that, because like come on and hit this, you know what I mean, you're being weird, like come on. It's like what is this all about, and then they don't feel like wanting to do that anymore. Is that how it works?
Well, sort of. I mean, one of the ideas is that, and that I observed as we were out there doing the outreach, is that when you got like 7 different fighters and trainers outside a club, most people gonna be like, I'm just gonna keep drinking and chilling, because that's these brothers right here. If I try them,
it's going down.
Because we over here, actually, like the brother said, was working on the sweet science. It's a difference between, science of boxing and street fighting and just coming out the bar wanting to punch somebody in the face.
That's true. So that it discourages what I was thinking. I guess I was trying to go to that, but kind of discourage them from, because I know, like my son, bringing my son up again, he get mad, he would punch the wall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No good.
For no reason. That's like, you go and like, I come in the house and there's this big poster on the stairwell, posted up on the stairwell with some tape. And it was a poster I made, and he's gonna try to make pretend like I really liked your poster. That's why I put it right there. So I'm like, why is this right here? He's like, Ma, because that artwork was just so awesome. And I just wanted to I said, boy, take that down. It was a big hole in the wall.
Oh,
it was like, and it was the dumbest thing. You remember when you guys used to wear 2 t-shirts, right? And you had the one that was under the shirt, and then you had like a black that came around here, and then you had the white tee on. He couldn't get it on right. So he rips the shirt up and then punches the wall. So I was like, well, what kind of temper do you have? You know what I'm saying? That just because you can't get your clothes on you right, you're gonna punch the wall. I'm not saying I'm like that. I'm just saying that that's what my son did. So I mean, so if I had a place to take him, and I'm sure the other just do that. So he did eventually when he grew up, because this was when he was a teenager, and I'll say after 20, maybe 5 or 6 holes in the wall, he moves into his own place, put holes in the wall there too.
Wow.
So, I'm not saying his name and nothing like that, but anyway, so make a long story short, what he ended up doing was getting a bag in the basement. A punching bag in the basement.
That's cool.
And he would, punch on that, just
let it go. So it was less holes in the wall.
Yeah, less holes in the wall.
That's great.
Because I would hate to see that being somebody. You know what I mean?
And that too,
Yeah, because you can't, he's not intoxicated or anything like, I don't know. But because you can't handle your emotions that you, because I know a lot of people do that. They punch things. You know what I mean? So that's why when I see people like yourself, Mr. ILLZAC, walking around like this, I be like, okay, how you doing, Mr. Sir? We don't want to step on your feet, because people don't know, if a person is really okay up here.
And that's the thing. I'm actually not. You know what I mean? I'm actually not okay up there. And I when I was 8 years old, I had a nail stuck in my head from a fall.
That's not okay.
That's not okay. And then after, I actually got the nail out of my head by jolting my head forward.
Wow.
Yeah, it was stuck in there, and it went through, pierced through my skull, all that. They rushed me to the hospital. And, they tried to clean it out, but sent me home, stitched it up. A year and a half later, I had infection on my brain, all down my spine, everything. And so the reason why I knew I had to go back to the hospital and get a surgery, because I had like scabs and stuff on my head, like, and fluid. Like, and I would go like this and show my mother, and she was like,
an active wound.
Yeah, 3 or 4 spots. So they had to rush me to the hospital, went there, they did the surgery on me. And it was successful, but I went 40 years without really paying attention to it, because it was 1979, 80 when this happened. So they didn't care about brain injuries and brain surgeries, what it might do to a person. So all my life I did go through anger. I did. That's why when you see me and I'm walking through, it's had something to do with the trauma that I've been through as a young kid. Because after a surgery like that, you're gonna have all kind of complications. And I didn't know I had to stay in front of it. But chess, music, and boxing is the 3 tools that I use to keep me on point.
Right, on your square.
Yeah, and that's
awesome.
that's what I use to give back. So then I started a nonprofit out here in Silver Springs, Maryland, called Taking Back Our Community. And then so I was teaching the chess, going into school systems, teaching, you know, boxing, going into park and recreations, and the music was the spirit. So we just go around with young youth into downtown Silver Springs and do like outreach outside in the community with dancers and artists and singers, but they couldn't curse or none of that. So we had it at a certain level, a respect level. So, you know, so I did a lot of outreach with that, but then I ran into this guy. I'm gonna bring it all back to the boxing. And I said I was getting a lot of traction, but I wasn't attracting the people that was actually shooting in the streets and causing all this ruckus. They was just, you know, chess, boxing, music, but how we presented how this street fighting league was presented to me grabbed my attention. So that's what grabbed all their attention. I said, wow, this is something I could actually get with, because I saw this guy named Sit 'em Down Sandy. I don't know if y'all heard of him, but Sit 'em Down Sandy, he's about 57 years old. He was fighting in the streets, bare knuckles.
You talking about old head,
old
right?
head.
On YouTube, he be knocking. Yeah, I know you
There
talking
you
about.
go.
Yeah, he be putting dudes down.
And when I saw him, I said, man, I'm gonna fight him. You know what I'm saying? I was about 200 pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because all my life, even though I went through the brain stuff, I had anger, so I was fighting a lot. See what I'm saying? I had a lot of fights. So I thought my fighting days was over until I saw that man. And I'm like, oh, he 57. I'm about to, bro, I want to fight you.
Yeah, I feel
you know what I mean? It's like, yo, and the spirit hit me.
Is that a challenge?
Well, me and Sandy was already supposed to fight, but the thing is that he was, you know, battling addiction. And you know, he never could get off that. My spirit wouldn't let me fight that man while he was down. So I tried to put him in a rehab for a minute. My whole team, Team ILLZAC, put him in a rehab for like a month or 2. He got out and he went back to that. And so it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Never got a chance to fight him. But then I did get 3 fights. Now I'm bringing it all the way around full circle. How I met Hugo.
Okay.
And so I took the 3 fights. You know, I'm 50 at the time. And young boys like 38, this, that, and third. Now, mind you, I got all this arthritis all throughout my bones. I got 2 broke hands, a broke jaw, broke nose. I mean, I could keep breaking down stuff from street fights that I had in the past. But the thing is that regardless of all that, my spirit just told me to do it, because I needed to be an example for these youth to show them, yo, even at my age with all this stuff going on, I'ma still jump in the ring and I'ma show you it's about, you know, hands up, guns down. And that's what I did. So Sandy, you know, moved on. I didn't actually get a chance. We still talk, but that's that. But me and him still conversate, and hopefully the brother get himself together. But I moved on. People started respecting me now. Oh, he could fight. Okay, cool. So now, then I met this guy named Smoke Road Toe. Smoke Road Toe, yeah, he wound up fighting on the same league that I fought on, and got his name up real quick. Then he was chasing this guy named Big Wolf. Yeah, he wanted to fight him because he beat Sandy. Sandy beat Wolf. So then once the fight between Sandy and Wolf was over, Toe was chasing Wolf for 2 years. Wolf wouldn't fight him. And then so it wound up happening that I had a good connection with Wolf. And then I kept talking to him like, come on, Wolf, you gotta do this, man, because you can't duck out. And if you're gonna come back and fight somebody, you gotta fight Toe. Because it's been 2 years. So they wound up fighting. Toe knocked him out in 6 seconds. Boom. That's what actually created Ill Smoke, is what attracted, you know, the brother Hugo. So Ill Smoke was me and Smoke Road Toe. So I'm Ill, ILLZAC, I'm Ill, and he's Smoke. So it's Ill Smoke now. We combined it. We combined our forces and our clout and our communities, and brought all our energy together and power, and became one force of unity. And we started doing backpack drives and community outreaches for the youth. After the knockout, it blew up. The internet blew up. And so after that, you know, we also use like bloggers and stuff like that to push the word out faster. So it's like a bigger thing. But that's how Hugo wound up like getting attracted to not just my league, but other leagues that was going at the same time. And then he gave me a call like, look, man, you know, I want to do something special for my hood. And I'm like, yo, that's perfect because we want to spread this. We don't want to hold on to this like it's ours. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's good for our hood is good for our hood. So he took on the initiative and it was important. So I'm going to go from there and let you go.
I like that. That was awesome story, sir.
The most powerful part about it was through all of that to me was that he didn't even hesitate. Like, you know, they don't know, he didn't know who I was or where I was coming from or anything like that, from my opinion, you know. I just took a liking to something that I had a passion to, that I see that they also was moving in, you know, and you know, it was also selfish of me because I needed ideas. You know what I mean? I needed ideas. You know what I mean? I needed to figure out some things that I can do to bring to my community to do something positive. Yeah. And these guys had ideas. You feel me? They had something that was moving that was an idea.
Right. So I want you to tell everybody what's going on with the event. If somebody tuned in, what's going on, when it's going to be, who's hosting, and what you need. What you guys need for the event. So
the main thing is we need everybody to come out September 17th. The event that we're doing is Gloves Up, Guns Down. It's a positive movement, you know. We're just trying to provide alternative solutions to gun violence, you know. Basically, whether it's communication, whether it's you know, disengagement, whether it's, you know, self-defense, you know, we're gonna have coaches out there. We're gonna from different boys and girls club, different boxing leagues. We're gonna have 93.9 out there sponsoring, giving out some prizes and things like that. That's awesome. We're gonna have food, different vendors out there. We definitely push the vendors that come out, you know, community, you know what I mean? I want to push people's products, people's ideas, you know, learn what you have to offer, you know, and make sure you get that out to express it to the community. You know, and we're just gonna have, you know, a good time, good community time.
Where's it gonna be?
We're gonna have it in Lower Maryland. We're gonna have it at Maryland City Park. We're throwing this down Maryland City Park. That's what we got, 565 Brockbridge Road, Lower Maryland. So definitely come out. We're gonna have some live fights. We got my man ILLZACon. We got Lower Boys and Girls Club help sponsoring us. We have Demond Nicholson out there. He's one of our he's hosting and also gonna be one of the celebrity judges, judges there. So basically, you know what I mean? So
shout out.
You know, he's big in the community. He does a lot for our community. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
You know, we just had one of the Grove Days, and his family's lineage been holding that down for our community for the longest. You know, so you know, and this is just this is kind of like pretty much a build off of that. You know, I want to, you know, the pioneers of that are getting older now. You know what I'm saying? So
you gotta pass it on.
You got the youth. So we need to have something that we can go another 20, 40 years that's gonna last that long, because that's what they did. Agree. You know, so, and it's free to the public, you know. Youth, we're gonna have little workshops there where the youth can learn how
to
some
box,
of the
you know,
how to box,
how to
defend
footwork, you know, some footwork, some boxing, give them some condition. And you know, just make fun games out of it too as well, because you know, sometimes kids, you know, you don't want to be so technical. The younger they are, you want to give them some games included into it, make it fun, you know, for the most part.
And it's gonna be some music. We're gonna have some good music, some good clean
segue
music.
into the music.
Yes, good clean music for the people. Live performances. I will be performing live as well. So make sure y'all come out, check that out, man. We're gonna be there.
So we're gonna go into the...
mark y'all calendars.
Listen to this. Say it again.
September 17th, mark y'all calendars.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hitman said it.
You
better do it. Here we go. Now, we're gonna segue into your music part of it. We're gonna go on break, and then we're gonna come back, and you're gonna tell me a little bit about how y'all set the music part, and if y'all still accepting artists, or is it how you have that set up. So we're gonna go on break. Mr. JB take us on break. Thank you.
Shout out to Lakeisha over there.
With SONJI on the Coyote Man Show Network.
the edge. On the edge.
What's good? It's your boy Squirrel Wide. Hey, you know where I'm gonna be September 10th? I'm gonna be right here at Clifton Park for the Riff on the Cliff Fest, brought to you by Fat Brand and Iconic. It's gonna be crazy. It's all featuring Dream Dog, Young Moose, Rough Ends. Who else gonna be there? Scola, IZM 400, Brett Sears, Miami Mills, BRM Stunton, Lil Ty. A little bit of everybody's gonna be there. Big festival, 2 stages. You don't want to miss it. You need any information on it, all you gotta do is go riffonthecliffest.org. See you there, Big Mouth.
Fat Brand presents the first annual Riff on the Cliff Music and Arts Festival, featuring Dream Doll, Young Moose, Scola Dinero of Blue Hill, J Grams, Ruffin, and many, many more. All happening Saturday, September 10th at 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's all happening at Clifton Park, 2801 Harford Road. Get your tickets today at riffonthecliffest.org. Sponsored in part by Iconic Entertainment and the Funds Unlimited Group.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased, as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing, education, and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington, in the CoyoteMan Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present, because the future is not promised. Act now.
On the edge.
With SONJI on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
On the edge. On the edge. On the edge.
Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. You're on the edge with SONJI here, special edition. It is the gloves.
Got your boy Hitman right here.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the gloves up, guns down.
Oh, okay. Let's do that again. You're on the edge with SONJI, guys, and we're here with the special edition, the
Gloves up, guns down.
and my co-host today is
Hitman, you already know what it is.
Hitman. And who else we have in the house? Introduce yourself.
JUGO boss is in the building.
What? You better say it like you mean it.
I mean, most of the dead homies. JUGO boss. You know, that's JUGO.
You got ILLZAC over here
See,
in the building.
Listen. He know what to do. Y'all going to sleep
already.
on me, right?
No
It is
shit.
getting late, dog.
No
It
shit.
is.
No shit.
And we got Mr.
No
JB
sleep.
on over
We
here,
outside.
the engineering, and we got Silky
yeah.
Mike in the house, the CoyoteMan. The CoyoteMan Show Network. So
go.
thank you guys. We back. So we were going into the music side of the event. I wasn't really sure how that was set up. So could you explain to me how that is going to be presented to the public?
All right, so honestly, So my whole goal when I put this out, when I created this idea is I wanted to start with just my small spot in my community and just advertise the businesses, the talents, the artists, and try to kind of reach out to people to come to our side of town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that we can advertise the artists that we have here that's hitting 1 million views. You know what I'm saying? It's taking trips out the country, doing big boss stuff, taking care of their family. So I wanted to make sure that they were advertised because, you know, a lot of people don't have the guidance. I travel a lot. You know, my business, we do film, we do music.
Okay.
So I've got an opportunity to travel a lot of places and see how business is done to calculating the funds.
Right.
So I don't want to be selfish with the knowledge.
Right.
So I'm trying to show my community a way. You know what I mean? Taking my own funds to put a platform together that eventually, you know, other people would step in.
Sorry, it's just I can't see his face, Mr.
Okay.
So
you know that other people will eventually want to step up and step in and kind of, you know, do the same thing. I don't want to have full control over it. It's really just an idea, and I feel like, you know, at this moment, I have the opportunity to do it.
Right.
So why not? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now don't wait on nobody else.
Can't.
You know, so basically, so the music portion. So we are having outside. We're accepting artists. Just hit me up in your DM. I'm checking your music out. I do need.
We screening them.
Yeah, we are screening them. I do need it in by September 10th.
Awesome.
By September 10th, I do screen them, and I'll let you know the details and things like that from there.
You know, that's like a flashback to me. Remember back in the day how we met at a show.
Yeah.
You was with the other group. I don't know.
Hustle Hard Boulevard.
Yeah, Hustle Hard with Janet Black. Janet Black is gonna be here next week.
Yeah, that.
And the whole Hustle Hard crew.
No, hey, look, shout out to the whole idea, everything of Hustle Hard Boulevard. Shout out to TORY Coleon, man. Shout out to my nigga, man.
Yo, that's how
I met Coleon. We was incarcerated together.
What?
Me and Coleon he was on, I don't know what stint he was on, but you know, he was dope as an artist to me. Nigga, when I was in, it was like 2 individuals that was just hard to me. It was one cat named Q. He was from Jersey.
Okay.
And TORY, this nigga did shit with raps, like he broke down artists. This nigga broke down letters. He was doing shit Papoose was doing. So it was like, yo, I was like, and then we was in, and then, you know, when I was in the system, I had the opportunity of being able to start this program with a few other individuals, and we kept it going. It was called the music room, and we was able to get passes weekly to just go up to the music room to, you know, work on our craft. Right. And we started recording on tapes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So we used to pass our tapes. Niggas had mixtapes in the jail.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We used to pass our tapes around like, yo, bump it. And then you had these cats. It was like the Lifers was the only ones that was able to buy these big boombox speakers. They was called like these Extremes. You feel me? You know what I mean? They had these benefits. So we used to be like, yo, some cats used to pay the Lifers to bump their joint because they'll run through the whole 10. You know what I'm saying? The cats are head down the hole. But you know, if you had that mix, you know what I'm saying, you ain't had to come off your noodles. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You be laid back eating a soup like, hey, you joint on the 10 just bumping. You like, yeah, I got that mix. So we was able to do that, and then in the process, you know, we pushed and we pushed. We fought with the staff, the jail, and the wardens, and they gave us Black History, a day for Black History for us to create these tapes or whatever to perform for outside guests, the newscasts and all of that. But we had to have clean music.
That's what I was getting. I knew you was going there.
You know what I'm saying? So
you trained yourself to be able to.
Yeah.
Right.
So shout out my guy Lotto. He was my guy. He was my cell buddy at the time. You know what I'm saying? We were on different paths, but he was one of the guys that I worked with inside, and we created a whole, you know what I'm saying, situation where You know what I'm saying? We had a whole 6-10 minute set.
It's gonna be September 10th. I'm gonna be right here at Clifton Park for Riff on the Cliff Fest, brought to you by Fat Brand and Iconic. It's gonna be crazy. It's all featuring Dream Dog, Young Moose, Rough Ends. Who else gonna be there? Scola, IZM 400, Brett Sears, Miami Mills, BRM Stunton, Lil Ty. A little bit of everybody's gonna be there. Big festival, 2 stages. You don't want to miss it. You need any information on it, all you gotta do is go riffonthecliffest.org. See you there, Big Mouth.
Fat Brand presents the first annual Riff on the Cliff Music and Arts Festival featuring Dream Doll, Young Moose, Scola Dinero of Blue Hill, J Grams, Ruffin, and many, many more. All happening Saturday, September 10th at 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's all happening at Clifton Park, 2801 Harford Road. Get your tickets today at riffonthecliffest.org. Sponsored in part by Iconic Entertainment and the Funds Unlimited Group.
On the Edge.
With SONJI on the CoyoteMan Show Network.
Hey guys, we're back. Thank you. We are on the edge with SONJI. It's a Tuesday, I know. It's a special, and our special is what, guys?
Gloves up, guns down.
Gloves up, guns down.
So enough. Yeah.
That's what's up, right? And we're finishing up the show, guys. Thank you for still tuning in. Today, I wanted to hear one of the songs that you brought us today, Hugo, or we want to call you Boss. Boss in the house. Boss will go in the house with his music. You know, like I said, I've been knowing you for a while. I always support you in everything that you do.
Most definitely, and you know that I gotta start being a better friend. Mm-hmm. But I do be I be traveling a lot. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't think it's.
Yes, I know. I gave you a bunch of passes. You got them. You got the passes. Yeah. You're still awesome. Don't worry. You're still good in my book. So I just want to hear what you brought us today. And then, Tory, what was you talking about on the break?
We're just going to do, a little slight demonstrations.
HITMAN.
Give them something. Yeah. See real quick, what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something slight.
Y'all gonna have to carry that over there. Because I already know. It's making me nervous already.
Yeah.
But awesome.
You ready? Zach, you got the gloves.
I mean, whenever.
Okay. We're gonna do a demonstrations, guys. So we're gonna play your music.
Let's get it popping.
And then we're gonna go to this demonstration because from what I hear, this track here is.
So this track right here is called KOD, Kings of Destruction.
I like that title, bro.
We speak positivity, but don't play this.
So this is something to keep you motivated while you training, exercising. So it's important that you have a certain type, because I know Coyote talks about it all the time, that you have a certain type of music on while you're training.
It's a rhythm.
And the blessing about it is this track features one of the artists that will be performing.
Okay.
September 17th at the Gloves Up, Guns Down.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, shout him out.
Shout out my bro, Vegas Low, Dirty Way. You already know what it is. Let's get it popping.
That's what it is.
Let's go press play.
D-Mac on the fucking track.
He ain't know, but now he know now.
All right, guys, we're going to take it home. You guys stay tuned and watch this demonstration. And thank you.
Okay, my glove just got me made straight. Bitch, I'm talking major weight. Them clubs that shit we thumbing through. No licks was hit, but best believe we keep them drums and sticks and we ain't beat shit. Don't play. Up to every cop that's on that beat and shit. Yeah, you know we run the street and when this war they come to me. Keep it on the company. So pretty please don't come for me. Trapping on the dirty, bitch, I'm clean like I got OCD. I'm on toe to toe, we send that headshot to our enemy. Can't trust them, nor they tend to see. See just how I tend to be. And I know your favorite rapper now, what he pretend to be. This shit right here, not for the beat. Right there, she for the street. That's what it for. It's time to eat. My cousin doing time. He feeling like he not himself sometime. Like he not himself sometime. Man, I know the feeling. Had to same one in the summertime. Feeling cold, ISO in this bitch, but still I held it down. Uncle told me keep my focus, told him come out back in case it cold. I didn't nobody notice. Fuck with BKE or OTD, you see your body flowing. No, but now he know now. Don't pop up on the dirty, cause out back, that's where it go down. I said don't come out back, cause on the dirty, where it go down.
Bitch, I'm like the people on the dirty, like to walk down. They try and move my mother out the hood, fuck the bust down. Things keep complaining about the dope, they want to fit down. I can cook the coop with my hand, or I can sit down. Sleeping on my mind, we been beefing with the other side. Creeping in they hood, you go this way, I go the other side. Ain't nobody outside, boy, we sit and wait. I'm in the cuddle when they come outside, he died a date. 2 cars deep, young niggas call them free cars. I was locked down in the jail, unit E-Pod. I was in my cell, eating hookups, reading letters. And now I'm on the block, getting money with the fellas. Be on the dirty, throwing L's.
SONJI on the Coyote Man Show Network.
On the edge. On the edge. On the edge. On the edge. On the edge.
With SONJI on the Coyote Man Show Network.
On the edge.
With SONJI on the Coyote Man Show